yeah.
So, but you were saying earlier during lunch that your best work was actually in Medellin, or the work that you were the most proud of.
Yeah.
So what was different there than you normally working in Chi-Town?
I think that in Chicago, there's just a lot of noise for me. I mean, in actual noise as in just my apartment, and there's lots of sirens and stuff. And I just live a better lifestyle in Medellin, as in I have a nicer apartment when I'm there. You know, I can usually have access to a pool. The weather is really nice. There's not very many distractions. Like, there's not a lot of stuff going on. It's not a big, giant city like Chicago, but the other day I went to go get a haircut. It took me 50 minutes on the bus to go from, like, Lincoln Park to Logan Square. 50 minutes. Like, I find that so...
But you're not going to complain.
I find it aggravating. No, I'm openly complaining. I'll complain about it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
You do you.
And in Medellin, I can just make my work I can get into a routine. Now, that said, though, that routine can stagnate, and I have to make an effort to say, oh, okay, like, I need to make a trip or something, because I struggle with that, breaking the patterns.
Yeah.
That's part of why I like the mini lives so much. It's why I like to go spend a month somewhere, because it forces me, it disrupts things in a way that that over time is like polishing a rock or something.
Dude,
I think.
I mean, I think people have to take time, and I think journaling is probably one of the best ways, like on a weekly basis, like just write everything going on, because I think we don't realize that we can make our lives better.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is, like, here's an example. My bed. I bought a Tuft & Needle, and I like the guys, love it. But I'm like, I wanted cushy. I wanted like a cloud. I want to be in the cloud on my bed. And I think people are like, well, the bed's good. I'm like, dog, I'm only living once. I spent a third of my life on this bed. I am going to go buy as many beds as it takes to sleep epically.
Wow.
That's not even a real word. I made that word up. And so I found this, $400 Amazon one, 12-inch memory foam, and I just like sink into it. It's not even sinking is just like a word. I float into it. Mm-hmm. And now I'm like testing out different
And you
pillows.
like that. You like floating into a bed.
It's just so smooth. I have these nice JCPenney sheets. JCPenney's has the best sheets.
Really?
They're like a silk.
Would never have thought.
Well, Sweet Home, you ever use the sweethome.com? It's the guys from the Wirecutter. They do it for like sheets, and it's all this home stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, the Sweet Home has all these great reviews. Like, they try all the sheets. But anyway, so my point though is, and then pillows. Like, I've gone through my pillow. Now I'm using a cool gel pillow.
You should make like a bedding review blog or something.
Do you think it's coincidental that one of my first jobs out of high school, I worked at Macy's in bed sheets?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I sold bed sheets and towels. It was like a lot of cougars. I was like, grrr.
Yeah.
And so the point being is that, like, I think you have to just reflect on your life and be like, I don't think people recognize how much power they have to change their environment as they do. Like, even where you live, right? Like, I don't really like where I live. Like, dog, you spend a third of your life where you live. Like, that's all on you. And like, maybe you don't have money. All right, well, what can you do with the place you do have? It's funny. I had to go through a change recently, which was scary. It's not scary, but I guess that's a word I could label it as. I had to change apartments.
You're not in
No,
that
the place that you slept.
Yeah.
Man, we spooned hard there.
Well, I mean, considering you weren't in town, it was difficult.
I mean, you had the doll. So I actually I got a new place downtown Austin. So I moved from the east side to downtown.
Yeah.
And I was like kind of excited because it's newer, but then I'm like, man, I love my east side. And then I went and checked out the place. So I finally got to see it in person. And I was really sad. I was really bummed out when I saw it.
Wow.
It was like half the size. So imagine going from where I was. It was like
so it was like new construction. You had bought it ahead of time, or?
Yeah, I bought it. It took 2.5 years. I didn't even know what it was going to look like, really.
Wow.
But it was like next to the power plant. I was like super excited about that. Just like, historically, I thought it was like a really nice place to be.
Everybody wants to be near the power plant.
The power plants are cool, man. It's like power. Like it's like heart of a city. Like it creates everything that people can live from. And I was just so excited. So I finally saw it. I'm like, can't wait. And I get inside and I'm like, oh my God, this is like a tiny jail cell. Like this is a really, this is not a first world problem. This is just more of just the lesson or the story.
Yeah, it bummed you out.
I was really bummed.
Yeah.
I was really bummed. And just quick side tip for anyone who's still listening. Don't say you're fucking like depressed or starving, right? When people are like, man, I am starving. I'm like, no, you're hungry.
Yeah.
And when you're depressed, no, you're just momentarily sad.
I'm in a depressed mood. How about that?
And yeah, it's a temporary phase. When people say like severe things, I'm like, tone it down. You're not depressed now. So yeah, I was disappointed. And then I moved in, and I'm like, I have a bed, the really nice bed. Well, I had the Tuft, and now I have the new one. Yeah. Got a bed frame, and I have an Eames chair. And
wow. Nice.
And that's all I have there. I don't have anything else yet.
Do you live there now?
I live there.
You did.
Yeah, I moved in. I get my other place. I had to go.
Yeah.
And so it was fascinating just how it was a fascinating experience for me because like I moved in, and now like I don't know if I would move back to my old place.
We're going to take a quick break. Being productive in your business is all about mind management, not time management, which is why I use WP Engine's managed WordPress hosting to host all of my WordPress sites. They have really easy to use DIY tools, so managing my site is as simple as can be, and I can focus my mental energy on the things that I do best, like bringing you this show. I don't have to worry about installing WordPress, I don't have to worry about keeping it up to date, and I don't have to worry about backups or security. WP Engine takes care of all of it for me. With WP Engine's tools, you can quickly launch new sites, protect existing sites, and test plugin updates. They back up everything daily, and you can make changes on the staging version of your WordPress site before pushing your changes live. They also have a built-in CDN. And what does that mean? That means that your WordPress site is super fast. Visit wpengine.com/loveyourwork for up to 4 months free with WP Engine.